What's the name of the first song you're going to play for us this morning?
What are we doing, 9 Lives? 9 Lives.
So WCBE signed on in 1956. Back in the day, they were only on the air for an hour a day with German lessons or lessons to support what the students were learning in the classroom. We eventually evolved into what we are known for today, which is AAA music.
It means the world to me. I can't imagine being anywhere else and being at a radio station where they play the same songs over and over. I love the freedom. I love how all the hosts can be trusted in their knowledge of music and what they do, whether it's during the weekday music programs or their specialty shows.
We've had everybody that's anybody in the music business perform live from Studio A. We've had John Prine, we've had Ziggy Marley, we've had Warren Haynes from the Allman Brothers, we have had Tedeschi Trucks. The list goes on and on.
I used to get calls all the time from people asking me about the station. What kind of music do you play? And the canned format was adult album alternative. And so I asked him, the music director at the time, what does that actually mean? And he said, we play the good stuff. That was the end of his explanation.
Our target audience is anyone who loves music, whether that be country, pop, and even the lesser popular genres of music. I don't think I've ever listened to anything on our airwaves that I've disliked listening to. I don't think I've ever heard something and thought to myself, I'm going to turn this off and turn it back on in 3 minutes to see what's next.
I've worked in media for the last 25 years in Columbus. I've worked in print, I've worked in radio, TV, and just the vibe at WCBE was like, this is great, right? It's public radio, it's not driven by ratings or sales, and that's what really appealed to me. Like, offering the listening public higher, elevated content that doesn't rely upon advertising it. If they like it, that's where the support comes from.
It's community. I mean, it is Columbus. It's Columbus radio at its finest. Columbus has an amazing music scene, which is what I discovered when I moved here 25 years ago, and why I stayed is I love music, and we have a really great music scene here. So we get the artists that are coming through playing A&R Bar, and then they're moving up to the Newport, and then they're moving up to Kemba Live, and so you're just seeing that progression of artists getting bigger.
You can't go to Spotify if you don't already know about what you're looking for. A lot of times you're not going to find that stuff. And the thing that we have at WCBE is experts in music. Anyone who's a serious music listener in Columbus has listened to WCBE and turns to there from time to time to hear, something fresh.
To me, WCBE is resilient. You probably found that there's a tremendous amount of history at 90.5. Some good, some bad. It hasn't all been perfect, it hasn't all been clean, but every volunteer, every staff member, every listener, all of those people helped in some way to get the station to this point, to this future, to this next step in the journey. And that's the great thing, is that the journey of WCBE, the story of WCBE, it's not over. It's out there. We're gonna go after it. And I would encourage every listener that's been with us for a long time, the new listeners that come along, to come along with us and help us.
Can't raise your government.